Hello, everyone. It's nice having you back in the space. I want to discuss something really beautiful with us today, and I want to talk to the men. Yes, the men. So, women, if you stumbled across this video, please kindly share it with your partner or with your husband. But this video is basically for the men. Either you are active in the dating scene or you are married. I want to discuss something that probably might have been a question in your heart that you want an answer to. And that is, why does my own woman doesn't respect me? Or why women don't respect me as a man? Why women don't respect you, or why your own woman doesn't respect you? I think I have an answer to that, and I will need you to sit closer. I want you to come close. Yes, come close. Even closer. I want you to come close. I probably might have an answer to that your question. Why your woman doesn't respect you or seem not to give you the kind of honor or respect that you deserve. Yes, so let's dive straight into it. I am going to give us a background understanding or idea why a woman will not give you the deserved respect or honor that you have. But before I say that, let me just answer that question. Why do you think your woman doesn't respect you? Not because she's not submissive, because you are not providing leadership. You are not giving her vision. You are not giving her structure. You are probably might be lacking in the area of providing true leadership. You probably might be thinking, okay, so what has leadership got to a woman that is disrespectful, that is not submissive? I'm going to let you know. Okay, so let's take it back to when we were growing up. I'm sure some of you in your family, or some of you probably that you've started your own family. You have your children now, you have boys and girls, like myself, or where you were growing up. You find that girls naturally gravitate towards their fathers, and boys gravitate towards their mothers. I know I grew up saying that, I grew up knowing that, but there is this explanation, simple explanation behind it. Because in every human on earth, either you're male or you're female, we all have the male and the female chromosome inherent inside all of us. We all have it. However, the predominant hormone or the predominant trait is what classifies us into a male and female. That's when you come out, because you have a predominant trait, you come out as a girl or you come out as a boy. However, in every human, we all have the two embedded inside of us. That's how the Creator made it so. Okay, so you find out that your girl gravitates towards you as the father, and the boy will gravitate towards the mother much more than you. Not because you're doing anything wrong, neither is it because the mother is doing anything wrong to the girl. It is because of the simple explanation I'm about to give you. Every girl inside of us, we have this trait of nurturing and caring, and it is predominant above the male traits in us. In every boy also, they have this leadership, they have this logic trait more predominant in them than the nurturing, the mushy, the emotion inside of them. And so, because as a boy, he has this strong, he has this logic, he has this leadership trait inside of him. He doesn't need to be around his father. He already has all these traits inside of him, the same that the father has. Then, for the nurturing and the caring part inside of him to be well developed and to be well useful, and for him to get that which he doesn't have, or he believes he doesn't have yet, or is not active yet, he gravitates towards the mother. We mothers, or we female, or we women, we are not that logic. We are emotional. So he gravitates towards the mother to receive that which is not predominant inside of him. So you see, the mother, the boy will be so mushy with the mother, will be clinging, the mother too will be pampering and all that. Most of you men are just like that. And the female will gravitate towards the mother because she already has the nurturing trait, the caring trait. She has the emotions and all that. She doesn't need another woman to submerge her in emotion. So she gravitates towards her father to have the logic side of her developed, to look up to him for leadership, for structure, and for vision. And that is how, you find out that, when boys are crying too much, in Africa, the first thing they will say, oh, stop crying, you are not a girl. You can't be crying as a girl. It's because they feel the emotional part of us is always coming to fore because we are girls or we are female. That is why you see us gravitating towards the other or the opposite sex much more than our own sex. Now, a girl is giving birth to. She has a father to look up to for leadership, for structure, for vision, and thereby developing that aspect of her, even though not as visible as the nurturing and the caring part, because that's what makes the core of us as women. Okay, and she gets to primary school, secondary school, add all her education, probably before meeting you, got a good job, has this great shape, this great body. She probably found a purpose and she started pursuing it, and everything is going on great and smooth for her. And then she met you. And after meeting you, you came into her life, you became a significant part of her life. And there's things start snowballing into, okay, I'm going to get married, or you're going to be part of my life. We're going to build a family together. And of course, you did just that. Both of you came together, you had a family, you start having children, and all that is going on well. At that point, that she exchanged her name for your name, she started looking up to you as the man to provide leadership, to provide structure, to provide vision for that home. Because she left a name. She was given a name of a man. And while she was under the name of that man, she was given that aspect of a man that wasn't inside of her. So at the point she dropped that name and she picked up your name, she began to look up to you like she was looking up to her father. And most of the time, you probably are not aware of this because it's not a written law. And this guy doesn't even have a clue as to leading himself or leading somebody else. And the woman has to be the one to be the think tank to know the kind of school the children should go, to pay for this house rent, to pay for the bills on the house, to pay for the school children, to take lead and initiative for the family. Yes, you might think, oh, yes, we do have men like that. They are lay-by. The only thing they have to their name is the name they gave to the woman, at the point of saying I do, and of course, to say I am a man. They are clueless about leading the children, leading the family, leading the woman. The woman has to be the one to think, oh, this is what is going to happen in this family. This is the direction we're going to. Oh, this is the school. I pay for this. I pay for that. And that same woman, you're expecting her to give you the utmost respect. However, even when you look at it, compared to a man that has a structure for the home, that tells the wife, let's sit down. This is my vision for this home. Discuss it and actually have a structure carved out how the home is going to be represented in the larger society, how the children are going to grow up, the kind and the type of children they're going to produce for the society. And you're wondering why your woman is not respecting you. You shouldn't wonder, how much of value are you adding to that woman? Like I said, while she was holding on to a man's name, which was her father, she had a life going on for her. She had her priorities set right. She had so many things working for her. Now she met you. Have you been providing leadership? True leadership means being the servant to serve the people that you are leading so that they can see your example and follow suit. Or the only thing you get to say, I am the man of the house. I am the man of the house. No, that is not what leadership is about. Leadership is you showing the way or showing how to, in order to achieve an end result. So don't think any further. There is a way to lead your home, to lead in that relationship, that naturally you're going to get respect. If a woman asks you, what are your goals? And you say, no, I just, whatever comes, what will be, whatever comes. How do you expect such a woman to respect you? Probably when she was coming from her father's house, she has a 5 years plan already mapped out. She has 10 years plan. She has a long and a short term goals. And you are here. You don't even know what you want your life to become, let alone thinking or having an idea the kind of home or the kind of family you want to raise. Or when there are challenges and situations, you're not stepping up to say, I got this. Even though you don't have all the answer, but you are on the top of the situation and you're just telling her, okay, come, let's put our ideas together. You're taking the forefront and taking the lead as a true leader should. And you're still wondering why she seems not to be respecting you. Provide leadership. Provide vision for the family. Provide structure for that home. Let her know what are the goals that you intend or you desire for this home, for this relationship to come out with. Then see her incubated. The same way a woman is given just a microscopic seed as sperm in her. And guess what? Her body goes to work. Her body metamorphoses the seed, bringing out a full-fledged human being. The same way a woman is looking up to you, give me a vision, give me a goal, provide me vision for this home, provide me leadership, see me make it work, see me make it manifest, see me make it expand and multiply it and bring it to forefront and bring it to life. But when there is none of that, she has to be the one to think for the family. She has to be the only one. I'm not saying a woman should not think for the family. She is not a dummy. She's intelligent, she's powerful, she's strong. However, if she happens to be the only one thinking for the family, bringing ideas, sharing goals, there is a problem. And the long-term effect of that is she tends to lose respect for such a man. Because after a while, you're just going to be like a decorative husband or partner. And she's just going to not find a use for you. And at that point, because women, we incubate and bring to life. And as if she's used to you not contributing anything meaningfully to her life and to the home you're building, she tends to run with a vision and she runs to make sure it happens. And that's why a lot of men says, oh, she's just on her own, she's career driven, or she just doesn't care, she just doesn't care about the home or this and that, and it looks like, oh, she just go-getter, trampling on you in every way. That wasn't the intention. I can assure you with that, if you provide leadership, trust me, the woman will run with that leadership and you will see your desire manifested in that space of marital bliss. Okay, let me give you just a little test. I want you to step back. I want you to sit back and I want you to reevaluate yourself. I'm going to give you just a little test to be able to know, am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right path? Am I providing leadership even in this space of my relationship with this woman or my marriage? What I want us to do before and after. Before you met, before you say I do, in peradventure you're married, before you met her, if you're in relationship, I want you to do before and after, do a comparison and actually find out yourself if this woman is better off than how I met her. Because when she was having a man's name, that was her father. If she's better off than how she is right now that she has met you, you are not doing your job. You have failed at it. And you just have to step up and gain that respect, because the respect is not demanded, it is earned. Respect comes from who you have become. That naturally it sends a message to everyone around you, not by making them to fear you. I am the man of this house. I am the man. No. Respect comes from who you are becoming. That naturally everyone around you, they will come into that space because you're adding value to them daily. They will naturally respect you. You can't demand for respect. It is even anomaly. It's abnormal for you to say you must respect me. That means you have lost a footing of what you're supposed, of where your foot are supposed to be, of what you're supposed to do that you're not doing. That's why it has to come from your mouth that you're demanding for respect. Okay, so let me just give you a simple test of evaluating yourself if you're actually adding value to that woman that is right now in your life, for you to be able to receive the needed honor and respect that you deserve. Okay, let's look at it before and after. Before she met you, she had a job. Peradventure right about now, she doesn't have a job. And you're calling her lazy, you're calling her unmotivated. She probably lost the job, maybe because you are jealous of a career ladder, or because of relocation. You move from one city to another, from one country to another, and she hasn't gotten a job. She is not lazy. Remember, before she met you, she was working. So instead of you labeling her as lazy, as unmotivated, unproductive, and all unprinted names, check, how have I contributed to her not having a job presently? And not because you set her up in a business or you placed her on a monthly salary. She just didn't have a job because you probably asked her to resign. Yeah, there are men like that. They will tell the women, oh, resign. I don't like the kind of people you work with, just because of their own self-insecurity. So check it. She was working before she met you. She doesn't have a job now, and she doesn't have a business that you set up for her. And she's not placed on salary. Neither is it that she just decided not to work. Something happened. You relocated, or raising children made her to stop working, or you even requested for her not to work. So check it. Is it after she met me she got the job, or before she met me? If it's after she met you she lost that job, then there's something wrong there. Okay, let's move to the second one. The second one say pursuing her dreams. Before she met you, she probably was pursuing a dream of her life, and now she has lost it. What do you think? Someone that has lost her dream, she will soon lose respect for you. So you shouldn't even think it any further why she's not respecting you. Before she met you, she was pursuing something. She met you, she lost it. There's something you did that affected that dream, that squashed that dream or destroyed it. Check it within yourself. Another thing I'm going to have you look at is she had friends and family that really, really cared for her before she met you. Now that she met you, all of them, you have disassociated her from them all. You have taken her away from them all. You know, a lot of men, they feel so insecure with their friends, with the friends of their wives or their family. And like I said, there are some of these traits, they are narcissistic traits. But today we're not talking about narcissism. So when she wasn't with you, before she met you, she has friends and family who truly care. Now she doesn't have any. And you think such a woman will live up to respect you? No. Some men will say, hey, I don't want you having friends, cut them off. Even your family, I don't want them visiting, I don't want you visiting. In the long run, such a woman will lose respect for you. Please watch it. It has something to do with you. Okay, the next one is she has great body. This is even so common in marriages. Oh, This is a woman or a lady that had great body before she got married to you. Okay, due to childbirth, bearing, or child raising of children, she lost her body. I am not saying a woman should be complacent with her body, even though she had children. I have children. However, you are not providing the required or the enabling atmosphere or condition for her to have bounced back from who she is now, probably back or something close to how she used to be. And now you are the one I'm complaining. Oh, see how, she's so big now, or she looks so unattractive, or she doesn't even look anything great. Don't forget she had a great body, a great look before she met you. So that means your name that she took did something that is not nice enough or good enough that made her to become this. So why don't you sit back and look at it, evaluate? This is just a few I am going to mention. You can add to the list in the comment section. Please add to the list and look at how taking up your name, has it reduced her or it has added to her? Don't forget she was having a man's name before she met you, and she had so great a life. And after she took up your name, what are the changes? Are they any better than how she was? Don't talk about, I provided her with money, or she has luxury cars, or she has a beautiful home. That is not what gives value to a relationship. That's not what gives value to her life. How much of value have you added to her as a person? Can she sit and look at herself or her life? Or even you, can you sit and look at her life before and after she took up your name? If before she took up your name, her life is great, excellent, and better than after taking up your name, you need to change. You're probably failing as a true leader. You're not providing leadership for that home. You're not providing structure. You're not giving her or adding value to her to make her into a better person. And I think you need to change. For your woman to respect you, please be a true leader. And a true leader is always a chief servant. Even Jesus Christ said it. A true leader is the one that comes to serve first. Not to come and say, I am a leader, I am a leader. You don't even need to say you are a leader. We naturally, as women, we are meant to be givers. So giving you honor and respect shouldn't be any difficult, or shouldn't be anything that you have to speak or ask for. It should be given to you naturally. So men, check yourself. How much of leadership are you providing? I'm going to end on this note. I want to hear your thoughts and your comments, especially adding to the list of before and after that I gave on in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching the video. Share and send it to people. I love you all and see you in my next video. Bye.